All right, everybody, welcome, 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 welcome. Be patient with me for just one more second, and I will get rid of the banner. But welcome, everybody, to the Let's Do Life show on Real Talk 100 Radio. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for all the support for this show. The support for this show has been fantastic. Every time we go live, everybody tunes in, everybody comments. The last time I think we had a little trouble with commenting, but that's okay. I'm on top of the promotions, and it's been okay. It's been pretty good for the last about 2 weeks. So,
Okay.
Hey, Danielle, how are you tonight?
Hey, I'm great. I'm
You're
great.
great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nice to see you.
You too.
We're so glad to have you to be a part of the Real Talk 100 Radio family. With no more further ado, we are going to get right into the Let's Do Life show. So, if you guys who are tuned in already, if you would like, if you know anybody else who wants to be in touch with their spiritual side, they want to get rid of bad spirits, they want to get in touch with other family members spiritually, connect spiritually, this is the show for you. It's called the Let's Do Life show on Real Talk 100 Radio, starring no other than Danielle and Lisa. Lisa will join the video shortly.
Okay.
Right now, she's in a meeting right now. But y'all share the video, and if you're listening to us at www.realtalk100radio.com, please invite others to listen in with you.
Yeah.
Or if you'd like to see what you're listening to, just log off of realtalk100radio.com and come to Real Talk 100 Radio on Facebook, and you'll see Lisa and Danielle live. We're talking about spirituality tonight. Get in touch with your spiritual side with Lisa and Lady Danielle. This is the introduction to this show. We'll see y'all later. Go ahead, Danielle.
All righty. Well, welcome, everybody. We are on the cusp of a Scorpio moon and eclipse season, and something was put on me today. First of all, let me apologize for coming in late. We had some technical difficulties, but we got it together. I want to share with you what was put on me today as I was preparing for the show. When I woke up this morning, Tina Turner was on my mind. To backtrack, one of the reasons why I believe I was inspired to call the show Let's Do Life is because a lot of us have gifts and talents. We have natural gifts and we have supernatural gifts. And a lot of times we don't know when or how to apply those gifts to real life. Get it? So it's called Let's Do Life. Tina Turner was heavy on me today. I mean, as soon as I woke up, and the thing that was on me was, would Tina Turner be who she is without what she went through? Coming off the movie, what would she have become if she would have never went back home to her mom and sister, if she would have never been handed the mic that night Ike was performing? And I just kept thinking about it. And Spirit said, a lot of times we do not like or understand what we go through. But what we go through has purpose. It has meaning. She's not just a singer now. She is a philanthropist. She is a ministry. She's able to appreciate the things that came later. Her creative freedom, her marriage where she lives now. I've been through a lot in my life. And one of the things that kept me while I was going through was the thought, I want to see what's on the other side of this mountain. I'm hot, I'm sweating, I'm thirsty, I'm falling, I'm scraping up my knees, I'm breaking ankles. But God, I want to see what is on the other side of this mountain, because I know I'm not just climbing this mountain for no reason. There has to be something else other than this struggle. And because that was put on me so early on today when we have our show, I feel like the readings that's going to take place is going to fall under that energy. So it's going to be one or two ways. And y'all can quote me. I just know how spirit works. I know how these reading works. And I know nothing is by chance or accident. Wherever you fall in, is going to be one or two ways. You're either either climbing up that mountain, or you're getting ready to see what's on the other side. So let that encourage you either way. If you're climbing, know that there's something on the other side. If you're getting to the other side, salute. Be proud of yourself. Be grateful. Write those things down, what you've been through, what you're coming into. None of it was meaningless. All of it served a purpose. And I feel like that is what's going to carry these readings tonight. I couldn't get on through my computer, so I'm on my phone. I can't see any comments. So if any come in and someone wants a live reading, let me know. I am available. And hey, Lisa.
Hello. Just
How
sharing a couple comments with you since you can't see them. Kimberly Brooks is on the live. She said hello and good evening.
Hey, Kim.
She's spreading the love. She said hello. I've tagged a whole bunch of people. That's what I'm doing on my phone right now, so we can get some people in here.
Awesome.
Let's see. Kimberly Brooks says, I pray I'm coming over the mountaintop after quite a climb.
Yes. Come on, Kim. Come
Jasmine
on,
J. Nicole White says she loves Danielle Phoenix Lee.
Love you too.
Kimberly, are you wanting a reading tonight? I know you had mentioned it during our last live. Are you still on the live?
So while we're waiting on the comments for those that want the live readings, I want to make sure I get through the Zodiac readings, especially right now while we're sitting under this eclipse moon. So I ain't gonna say I'm gonna run through them, but I feel like they're gonna come pretty fast. So if anybody missed it, it'll be posted. They come back to it later. I have 4 decks. And not to be arrogant, I don't need the cards. I use them. They're a prop. It makes it entertaining, just for entertaining purposes. But the cards actually show what spirit is saying. So 10 times out of 10, I'm going to get a direct message. And that message is going to come through the cards. So I use the cards because a lot of times people don't believe that you're tapped in. They don't believe in your gifts. But if they can see it, totally different ballgame. So we are going to start with the fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let's see what messages are for you for the next. It's usually 7 days, but I'm hearing 8, so I'm going to say 8. We're going to go through the normal, the regular rider deck. Hmm. 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 Don't judge me. I'm just a messenger. Okay. Fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're right there. You're right there. You've been on that mountain. You've been climbing. You have been crying. You have been um, nursing your wounds. You're right there. Do not give up. Excuse me, I don't know if we can curse or not, but I just have to give it how it's given to me. You're in a place, fire signs, where you're like right there from saying fuck it. You're right there. You're right there. It's like there's a path and you can go this way or you can go that way. One way is the right way, one way is the wrong way, but you're like right there before you split and you're like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm tired. I'm tired. Do not give up on yourself, because the decision that you can make right now is going to change the course of your entire life. And if you make the right decision, this is what you get. Wheel of Fortune. You're right there. Fire signs. You are right there. Do not let your frustration and past heartbreaks and confusion and being all over the place. Remember, we are in a retrograde. We're in a retrograde. So all this stuff you've been through in the past, it's rearing its head and you like, look, I can't do this shit no more. I am tired. I don't want to, I can't do it again. You don't have to. You don't have to. Do not sentence yourself to another karmic trial. You don't have to. You don't have to. You are right there. You're right there. You're right there. Fight this retrograde. Don't let the retrograde fight you. That's the message that I got for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fight the retrograde. Don't let it fight you. I am going to pull from another deck that is my favorite. I always ask this deck what's coming because the messages are directly on the cards. And I apologize if I'm going kind of fast. The messages are coming fast, and we also started like 20 minutes late, and I want to make sure I get through everybody. This is for fire signs. What's coming? What's coming? Same thing. The exact same thing. This is a totally different deck. First chakra, that is your root. That is you fighting. This is you fighting that retrograde. This is the retrograde making you feel like you aren't safe, you aren't secure, you're not okay, you're not going to make it. No, let's get some Reiki work done. I also do Reiki work. If you want to get a session, inbox me. It is time to do work. Fight this retrograde. Do not let it fight you. Contract. This is not just on paper. This is a soul contract. This is a spiritual contract that you made a long time ago, whether it's with yourself or somebody else, that you committed to putting somebody else before you. This is your karmic lesson right now, is to redo this soul contract. You come first. What you want come first. Here you go. Indecision. What should I do? Am I selfish for putting me first? Am I arrogant for putting me first? Last card. What was the last card from the other deck? Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. Blossoming abundance. Spirit don't lie. Spirit don't lie. Everything adds up. Everything makes sense. 1 + 1 is 2. I just used 2 different decks and got the same messages. Wheel of Fortune, blossoming abundance. Fire signs, you are right there. Do not go back down that mountain and tell yourself you got to start over. You do not have to start over. You are not starting over from scratch. You are starting over from experience. So you don't have to do the same things you did in the past. You don't have to deal with the same things you had to deal with in the past. Because you've learned those lessons. You've had those experiences. You're right there. That's what you've been climbing that mountain for. That's what you've been going through heartache and headache and trial after trial for this, for your Wheel of Fortune. Hang on, fire signs. I can't see the messages. I'm sorry. It's like little because I'm on my phone, but I want to make sure I get to everybody. Now we are going to do Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the next 8 days. What is this eclipse, Scorpio moon bringing into your life? What is the lesson? What is the outcome? If you want to book a private reading, you can inbox me. I will send you the price list. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Miss Lisa, you can let me know if any comments come through for a personal reading or a question because I can't see them.
I sure will.
Okay. I just want to make sure I get through these zodiacs because I know we're short on time.
Don't stress about the time. You're good.
Okay. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yikes. Woo, this retrograde is beating our ass. It is kicking booty. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a love energy for you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the next 8 days. While we're under this eclipse energy, while we are under this retrograde, this is a love lesson for you. What I am seeing from these cards is that you've cut out things that you know you were supposed to cut out. You have cut off people that you know you're supposed to cut off. But you second guessing it. You're second guessing it. We got to get out of our head. Earth signs. This is the time to get out of your head. And that's what I'm saying. When I think about what was given to me and what was put on me earlier with Tina Turner, we go through so much strife and inconvenience in life, and we go back and we like, man, what if? Should I? What if I didn't? What if I went the other way? Listen, your message for the next 8 days, it is what it is. It is what it is. Your karma is either going to be good or it's going to be not so good. But that was the chance that you took when you made that decision. You are being ordered to forgive yourself. You are being ordered to make amends. And the way for you to get what you want, the way for you to get over this mountain, you can either make it right with that person or those people, or you make it right with spirit. You got to make it right. And that is when you're going to get what you're looking for. You're going to get the relationship that you're looking for. You're going to get the friendship or the business opportunity that you're looking for. But you have to make it right. This ain't one of those situations, especially while we're under a retrograde. This is not one of those situations where you can just put stuff on the back burner and be like, yeah, I'm going to be cool. It don't matter that much. It'll be all right. You got to do work. You got to do work. So I'm going to ask, what's next for you? What is next for the earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of times people think that their karma is going to come in the way that they issued it. Not always the case. Some people feel like they can ignore it and just, pick this up, pick this person up, pick this activity up. No, this retrograde ain't going to let you do that. No, you got to deal. You got to deal. You got to make it right. These cards saying the same thing. Same thing. I'm going to run through these real quick because I picked a lot. Because I want y'all to get the message. I'm going to just run through them. Adjacent possibilities. The thinking man. The sun. Appreciation. Indecision. All tied up. Door to spirit. Deceit. Attachment. The garden and the gate. Those are 10 cards that just clarified everything that was said in those other cards. You are trying to find a way out of your mess. Unseen, undetected. Not this time. You have to do what needs to be done. Be grateful that the outcome of your actions didn't turn into what they could be. And make it right with spirit. Daughter spirit, we was just talking about that. You got make it right with spirit. You may not feel comfortable. You may be ashamed. You may, whatever that is that's keeping you from calling that person, texting that person, making a Facebook status, making an Instagram post, whatever it is that's keeping you, it got a little hold on you. That's why this indecision card is here. That's why the indecision card is here, because you don't know how you want to rectify this situation. Should you let it go? Should you pretend like it never happened? Should you call? Should you email? Should you make a blanketed Facebook status, a blanketed Instagram post? And it just got you all, you know what you need to do. You just don't know how you want to do it because you're still trying to protect yourself. You know what the truth is. But you know how that truth will make you look, and you're afraid of looking that way. And that's why this deceit card is here. Because you're sitting here, look at this. You got all tied up. Okay? The thinking man and deceit. because you trying to find a way to make this right without looking bad. And that's why adjacent possibilities is here. You're trying to find a way to get out of this mess that you made without looking bad. Make it right in spirit first. Make it right in spirit. Forgive yourself. Ask your angels and ancestors to forgive you. And detach. That's the last card, detachment. Detach that thing or that person. Go to the root. Go to the root. Who taught you that? Who taught you to be dishonest? Who taught you to be messy? Who taught you to be ungrateful? Who taught you to be sneaky? Go to the root. You're going to have to forgive that person first. And then you're going to have to forgive yourself. And then you're going to have to ask for forgiveness. So that's three assignments, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're going to have to figure out who taught you this behavior. Forgive them. Forgive yourself for continuing it. And then seek forgiveness to the person or people you have been deceptive with. Ms. Lisa, before I go to another section, any comments?
Yes, we've got several comments. Let me go up the page here. We've got 2 people requesting a read so far. Brandy said this is her thing. For some reason, she says she loves it. This is her speed. Some of my stuff is not showing up. Brandy is a Cancer. Janet is a Virgo. They're telling us their signs. I told them to drop their signs in the comments. Kimberly Brooks, yes, come digest some of the truth. Jasmine and Kimberly are talking. Jessica Horn is here. Janet wants a reading. Melissa's requesting a reading. No matter your sign, all this applies to everybody.
Facts.
Okay, that's it so far. Everybody else is just dropping their signs.
So that was who requested a reading. I got Janet,
and Melissa.
Melissa.
So far.
Okay. I will do them before I get to the next 2 groups of signs.
Okay.
If you want to donate to thy ministry, you can send a cash app to D Lee Sings. D Lee, DLEE.
Sings.
Yes, SINGS on Cash App. Janet.
Okay.
Janet, I looked at your name and the a song by Yolanda Adams popped up. You don't have to confirm anything while we're online. If you want to inbox me, that's fine. But the first 2 lines of that song is too many storms have passed your way, and you all washed out because it rained on your parade. Seems nobody cares about you anyway. Now you're living your life like a castaway. With that song coming to me, you feel left out. You feel left out. And whenever somebody feels left out, Only people that are givers feel left out. You may feel like your family has forgotten you. You may feel like your friends have forgotten you. You may feel like God has forgotten you. Janet, I need you to take a deep breath because I can feel your anxiety. Janet, this is your time. That you pour into yourself the way that you pour into other people. You cry and nobody knows about it. You may be struggling with anxiety and paranoia. And it's not completely your fault. Because what you went through is real. That's why I was saying, like, them putting Tina Turner on my mind today, I knew that was going to be the energy of these readings. You cannot tell her, even though she's been successful and has a movie and has a Broadway show and is living overseas and has a wonderful husband who takes care of her well, you cannot tell her that what she went through doesn't matter. You cannot tell her that what she went through did not affect her. Janet, you are in an affected place. You're running all of that. You're running it. Who did it, when it happened, how it made you feel, what was said, what was done, what wasn't done. You are running it constantly. You're running it, and that's what's breaking your spirit. What happened isn't what's breaking your spirit. What's breaking your spirit right now is that you're running it. And understand that's what a retrograde does. It brings all of that shit to the forefront. So you have to get in control and say, nope, not today. Not right now. That thing doesn't exist anymore. That person is no longer a threat to me. I've gotten through that. Whatever that was, guess what? I'm sitting here. I'm standing here. I've gotten through it. It's no longer a threat to me. Janet, this is your time to take back control of your life. You, in this moment, are not in control. I put down 4, 5. I put down 9 cards for you. And every single last one of them is in reverse. Except for one. And that is the 9 of Pentacles. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Counting her coins, counting her joy, enjoying the birds, enjoying nature outside. This is for you. This is you. This is where you are striving to be. Oneness with yourself. Whatever happened, it happened. Look, the card that represents a broken heart is in reverse. It's in reverse. The Judgment card is in reverse. What all of those things, the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. All of those things that made you feel like you were not in control of your life, that it was based on someone else and their judgment and their clicks and all this other, it don't matter anymore. Only thing that matters is the lessons from those situations and what you're going to do with them. What are you going to do with the lessons? Not the pain, not the trial, not the struggle, not the heartache. What did those lessons teach you? And that's when you will get to that place that you desire to be. Pull the lessons, not the pain. That's your message, Janet. Pull the promise, not the pain. Pull the lessons, not the pain. Fight this retrograde. Don't let it fight you. We are going on to the air signs. And then I'll get to Melissa, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We are going to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Forgive me if it feels like I'm rushing. I'm on my phone. My battery is dying. But I want to make sure everybody gets the information that they need, that you tuned in for. Interesting. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is another relationship reading. It's time to walk away, and you know it. It's time to walk away, and you know it. The only way you're going to get to what you want is to make that hard decision. Making that tough decision is going to reverse what you know is coming. You know what's coming if you keep going. Make that hard decision, and it's going to reverse what you know could come, and it's going to give you exactly what you want. Make that hard decision to avoid what you know could come, and it's going to give you exactly what you want. That was for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm going to do another what's coming for the air signs. Goddess of the moon. First chakra, that's your root. Woman holding her heart. Anxiety. Storm warning. Rest and rejuvenation. Appreciation. Walking away. Air signs, do what you need to do. Trust your intuition. Ignoring yourself is going to call in everything you don't want. That's the message for the air signs. Ignoring your intuition will call in everything that you don't want. Ignoring your intuition will call in everything that you don't want. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's see what's coming up for us for the next 8 days. If we just get disconnected through my phone, Lisa, if it's okay with you, I would like 30 to 45 minutes to charge up and maybe come back on at 9 on the Let's Do Life page and do some more live readings, because it's really heavy on me to get these messages out today, because what we may not understand is being in 2022, being under this moon, being under this eclipse, during this retrograde, we are really in a make or break season. We are in a make or break season, and I have to get these messages out. It's not on me. Cancer.
Danielle,
Go ahead.
I posted that you would come back at 9 o'clock to do the live readings. We have 2 or 3 more people requesting a reading, and then we have one particular person that wants to have a conversation with you. She's feeling your energy through her phone, and your energy is pulling her. So I have one request for, I guess, private conversation.
No problem.
And let me see, we've got Kimberly, Brandy, and 3 more requests. The other one came from trying to find her name, Jasmine, J. Nicole White. So you guys, if you're listening, she has to charge her phone after she does the water sign.
Yeah.
She's going to charge her phone and come back at 9 o'clock. If you've requested a reading, there is 3 ways you can donate tonight. Start with hers first for sure. And that is D. Lee Sings on Cash App with the $sign in the middle. We also put our Cash App with the comment D or Danielle in the comments. And then also anybody that sends stars to this live, all stars will be donated to her for this reading. Melissa is asking, is she one of them that comes back at 9 o'clock? Or yes, Melissa, if you can come back at 9 o'clock, then yes. If you don't mind, that would be wonderful. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. All right, so let's do these water signs, and then I'm going to get off, charge up or whatever, and then come back at 9 o'clock. We're going to be on the Let's Do Life page live. Water signs: Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is your time. Okay? This is your time. This is your time for healing. This is your time for growth. This is your time for expansion. This is your time for everything except love. Because you got shit to do. You got shit to do. Water signs, we have shit to do. Now, are there people present to keep us entertained? Absolutely. But this is a time to focus. Water signs are on their shit right now. The water signs, this is not from me. I'm sharing what's being given to me. The water signs are making room and making way for the rest of the zodiac. Water signs, you got a lot on you right now. You got a lot on you right now. We are like the gatekeepers. We're like gatekeepers. Whatever we focus on, whatever we set out to achieve, whatever we give our attention to, whatever we feel in the ether, whatever we share, we are setting the tone. We're setting the tone, and we are being asked to set the tone spiritually, emotionally, there will be violent tides, okay? Because it's always somebody or something going against the tide. We're the gatekeepers right now. Water signs, we're the gatekeepers right now. And I forgot what sign it was. Actually, all of them. Really just making a decision, and that decision is going to get you what you want and what you need. Water signs, the difference between us and everybody else is that everybody else is personal. What they do will grant them something personally. what we do will grant something to everybody. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight, but we built for it. We made for it. We made for it. We made for it. There is a karmic turn of justice right now, and the water signs are the ones that's bringing it in and carrying the load. That was heavy. See, I'm a Scorpio. that was heavy. That was a lot. That was a lot. But you know, I'm going to carry my cross. I'm going to carry my cross. That's what I'm here for. That's what I signed up for. 3-4 lifetimes ago, I signed up for this. 3-4 lifetimes ago, water signs, y'all signed up for this. And here we are. Here we are. I'm going to do what's to come, and then I'm going to log out because I think I just got a notification that I am at 10%. Listen, I'm just get off because listen, I ain't no liar, okay? I ain't no liar. I'm going to do whatever Spirit tells me to do. I picked one card from the What's to Come deck. That's what I named it. It's called something else, but that's what I named it. What's to Come deck. Healer of the ages. Healer of the ages. Was that not what I was just talking about? That's exactly what I was just talking about. This is who we are right now. Water signs. We're healing everybody by the decisions that we make, by the moves that we make. We are healers for everybody. I thank y'all for tuning in. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, it's okay. And I will see you guys in 50 minutes.
Guys. Okay, guys, so we are going to go live from Let's Do Life. We're going to go live from Life After Daiquiri Soul, and we're going to go live from Malcolm and Lisa's World. So tune back in at 9 o'clock Central Time. We will have all the donation information if you want to give a donation, if you feel it in your heart. I know she would appreciate it. Her readings normally do cost, but she is blessing the show with readings. So if you signed up during this show for a reading, please tune back in at 9 o'clock on one of the three pages that we mentioned. You will have to follow the page, I believe, to see it. I'm not 100% sure, but you're going to want to follow these pages anyways. Got some really good pages. Anyway, I'll put all the information on the live. I'm about to go to my personal page now, put up a post so we can draw in some more attention. As far as Brandy goes, Brandy, I will connect you with Danielle, and you guys can have an in-person conversation, something like that, however you guys want to handle that. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Please don't forget to share this live. If you're not already following us, please follow us at Let's Do Life, Malcolm and Lisa's World, and Life After Daiquiri Soul. And not to mention, Real Talk 100 Radio. Thanks, guys. You guys have a wonderful 49 minutes. 50 minutes, 49 minutes as the clock turns. And we'll be back at 9 p.m. Invite your friends, share the live, and she's doing something that's a huge blessing. So anybody that you think that would enjoy it, have them tune in. Thanks, guys.